Muscles and joints is still our category. Here we have analgesics, NSAIDs. So there are analgesic others, there are analgesic first generations. There are different kind of analgesics. So these are analgesics, NSAIDs. So analgesics, the word analgesic itself means to relieve pain. So analgesics, anytime you see analgesics, we're relieving some kind of pain. NSAIDs, these are it's an acronym. It stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So these do three things: they reduce pain, they reduce fever, and they reduce swelling. So analgesic NSAIDs are to relieve pain and to help to reduce fever and or swelling. Under analgesic NSAIDs, I have 8 medication here. 2 of them are encased in green lights because they are sound alike, look alikes. When you are in the pharmacy or if you're dealing with medication, there are some medication that are going to sound alike or look alike on paper, and it is your responsibility to know the difference so that you don't end up giving somebody a medication that they're not prescribed and end up maybe hurting them. Okay, so ketoprofen and ketorolac, these are the two sound alike, look alike here. Now, how are you going to be able to remember that they're different, they're not the same thing? Ketoprofen and ketorolac, number one, they are both NSAID medication, so they both help with pain relief and fever and also swelling. However, they have two very different brand names. Ketoprofen, its brand name is Orudis, and ketorolac, its brand name is Toradol. Okay, so now let's go over the 8 analgesic NSAIDs. The first one is ketoprofen. Ketoprofen's brand name is Orudis. Meloxicam is Mobic. Indomethacin is Indocin. Nabumetone is Rolafin. I take this medication. It's good for pain, I would say. Like if you want like to have pain relief for long term, like 12 hours in a row. Pero is very much constipation. So Piroxicam is Feldene. Etodolac is Lodine. So the end of them sound similar, but they're not the same. Feldene is ENE. Lodine is INE. Ketorolac is Toradol. I circled these 3 letters because they're in the middle of that as well. These are little tricks and tips that when you use, they help you not only memorize but also recognize the medication, because your job is not just to memorize them, you also need to be able to recognize this medication. Okay, ketorolac is Toradol. The last medication is a combo medication. We're adding misoprostol to diclofenac, and that gives us Arthrotec. That's our 8 NSAID analgesics. Okay, next I have an analgesic but other. Analgesic other, just one in this list. This one is tramadol. The brand name for tramadol is Ultram. If you've ever listened to rappers, they talk about this kind of medication because it's very strong medication for pain. It literally makes you go to sleep. Tramadol is Ultram. Its drug classification is analgesic other. The last subcategory here is biologic response modifiers. These are under the subcategory of rheumatology or muscles and joints as well. Etanercept is Enbrel. Adalimumab is Humira, and Golimumab is Simponi. Now, here's one little thing that you can remember. Limumabs are biologic response modifiers for rheumatology. Limumab, adalimumab, and golimumab. Adalimumab is Humira. Golimumab is Simponi. Limumabs are biologic response modifiers that help people with rheumatology. If you can say this sentence and remember this sentence, when you see a medication like golimumab, even if you don't remember that its brand name is Simponi, you know that this is for rheumatology. You know that it's a biologic response modifier. Okay, so now let's go over them again together. Lodine, its generic name is Etodolac. Feldene's generic name is Piroxicam. Mobic, its generic name is Meloxicam. Orudis, generic name is ketoprofen. Arthrotec has two generic names, is misoprostol and diclofenac. Indocin is indomethacin. Rolafen is nabumethone. These are your medications.